제58회 취미가 뭐야?
안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Speak Korean. I'm so glad you could join us today for our 58th lesson. Today, our main expression is 취미가 뭐야? Okay, we're talking in the lower form in the 반말. What is your hobby? What are your interests? Okay, and before we get started, let's meet our teacher in pink again.
Is this pink? Yeah, anyway, 안녕하세요. I'm Stephen Revere, and yeah, it is kind of pinkish, isn't it? But the necktie is not pink. Anyway, nice to be with you all. We've been talking in 반말, that's the low form, for quite a while now. Remember, only your good friends. You want to complete this sentence with 취미가 뭐예요? The high form. 취미가 뭐예요? Use the high form when you're talking to people who aren't your friends. You just know. But today, because we've got some friends over here, we're going to use the low form. Here's our friends.
안녕하세요. 저는 네오미입니다. I'm in pink too today.
Yes, you are. Hello, Niti.
예, 안녕하세요, 니띠입니다. And I'm very glad to meet you all.
All right. Today we're talking about hobbies and interests. And I'd like to know, what hobbies or interests have you picked up while in Korea? I mean, it's a new country, new culture. Is there something that you picked up while you're here? I knew you have something. We all know yours.
I picked up
We know.
Latin dance, so
Right.
it's kind of funny thing to pick up in Korea, but Koreans are very passionate about their salsa. I'm a salsa dancer. I go on the weekends quite often in Korea. It's a lot of fun. If you guys are from another country, you're learning salsa, come to Korea and enjoy salsa with Koreans, because it's a lot of fun, a great way to meet people too. What about you guys?
I love to go shopping with my friends.
Shopping.
Shopping.
You know,
That's a hobby?
since you say that, I have a word for you. Have you
kind
ever
of.
heard of eye shopping? Eye
Eye
shopping?
shopping?
Not shopping for eyes, but actually that is the word for window shopping,
Yeah.
or just going around
Which
looking
is not
for...
shopping for windows either.
No. So if you want to talk to your friends and say, let's go shopping, or just looking around, you can just say, 우리 아이 쇼핑 하러 가자. Okay? What about you?
Well, I just picked up drum.
The drums?
Learning a traditional drum.
The Korean
Yeah.
traditional drum
장구.
at school.
Wow.
Oh, this guy. The tong, yeah. Very good.
Okay. So many things to experience here in Korea, along with the traditional things. Okay, let's get into our lesson for today.
Let's do it.
취미가 뭐야?
난 책 읽는 걸 좋아해.
This is something that you're going to use with your friends and family and your coworkers all the time. You ask each other to make small talk or conversation, or to find out things about each other. You say, hey, what's your hobby? What are you interested in doing? Or do you want to do something together? And you end up saying, 취미가 뭐야? Okay, 취미 is the word for interest or hobby, something that you do in your leisure time. 뭐야? 뭐야? We say 뭐야 all the time, right? What is it?
Exactly. What is it in the low form?
Right.
What are you going to say in the high form? What is the word for what, right? What? 무엇입니까? It becomes, because 이다 is to be, 입니까 is what is it, and then 무엇입니까? What is it? That's completed, yes. So, don't forget that 받침 moves up when you say that. 무엇입니까? 취미가 무엇입니까? But then the low form, 뭐야? 취미가 뭐야?
Right. Let's try that out. 취미 is a little bit hard because foreigners don't pronounce it quite as they should. They get
Double
lazy.
vowel.
Exactly.
It's a double vowel.
Exactly.
And the other thing you got to pay attention to, if it starts with u, the sound of the second vowel is e. Chi, right? That becomes chi. If it starts with o, it becomes e. We. Okay? So the difference is we and we. Remember, pay attention to those two differences. Same
don't-
vowel, different pronunciation.
Exactly. Don't get that lazy tongue. 취미가 뭐야?
취미가 뭐야?
취미가 뭐야?
Chimi.
취미가 뭐야?
There's no CHs in Malaysian?
취미.
Chi.
취미.
Okay. Chimi가
Almost want to think of it as saying, it's not exactly, but slightly, CHW.
Yeah.
Okay,
취미.
Chi.
Right. Good. 취미가 뭐야? And the answer was 난, I, we already learned how to put the nian underneath na, okay? 난 책 읽는 걸 좋아해. 좋아해, 좋다 means I like doing something. 책 is a book, and the verb we have 읽다, 읽는다, okay? I like reading books is the response. Stephen?
나는 can be shortened to none. Okay? 나는 shortened to none. 책 읽는 게 아유, where do you get this pronunciation from, huh? 읽다 is the pronunciation for the word reading, right? 읽다, because when it is followed by a consonant, then you must not pronounce it fully. You don't bring up the L sound, so it becomes 읽다 or 읽는다 because it's followed by a consonant here again, the N, right? 읽는 것 means reading, pretty
Right.
much, right? You're saying reading.
Exactly. Be very careful with the pronunciation. You want to think of it as saying this right here. ing, okay? ing, like ing in English, okay? 읽는 걸, 읽는 걸, 읽는 걸, 읽는 걸. Try it out. Keep saying it. All right, I want to hear it twice from each of you guys.
읽는 걸.
읽는 걸.
읽는 걸.
Good.
읽는 걸.
Last time we learned another way to make nouns out of a verb, didn't we? 예약하기.
Yes.
Right? All of a sudden, making a reservation, to make a reservation becomes making a reservation. Here is another way to take a verb and make it into a noun. This is actually 것을, okay? 읽는 것을. Reading is what it means. To read is 읽다. 읽는 것을 is the noun form reading. You could also say 책 읽기가. Okay? Same kind of thing.
Right. Let's repeat that. 난 책 읽는 걸 좋아해.
난 책 읽는 걸 좋아해.
난 책 읽는 걸 좋아해.
Good job.
Very good. Now, have you heard of any words or hobbies that you have heard here in Korea? For example, you know, here you hear ballet or some other words. What's some hobbies that you've heard of?
여행?
여행. Okay, 여행 is traveling. What about you, Niti?
태권도?
Oh, the national
I
sport
love it.
almost. Okay, taekwondo. Taekwondo. You want to be careful of the pronunciation. All right, let's go on to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa.
And Steven.
스티븐, 취미가 뭐야?
수영하는 걸 좋아해. 리사는?
나는 스키 타는 걸 좋아해. All right, let's practice some more, asking about your hobby and answering. Earlier in the opening, you said that you liked shopping and that you liked taekwondo, but you're picking up the drums these days, okay? So ask each other what your hobby is and answer.
니티 취미가 뭐야?
저는 드럼 치는 것을 좋아해.
Good.
여임이 취미가 뭐야?
저는 쇼핑하는 것을 좋아해요.
Okay, this time, let's use the higher form, okay? 존댓말을 써서, using, earlier you said 여행, you've heard of 여행 and you've heard of taekwondo. So go ahead.
니티 취미가 뭐야?
뭐예요?
아, 뭐예요?
저는 태권도 하는 것을 좋아해요. 나요미, 취미가 뭐예요?
저는 여행하는 것을 좋아해요.
And after the show, I'm going to work on Niti with chimi, okay? It's not Jimmy, it's chimi. Okay, we're gonna work on that later.
Well, there's lots of hobbies, and in Korea, it's just becoming a much more diverse country. Every day, there are just so many new things to go and 체험해, to do, to try. All right, and there's also the Korean language to learn as well. All right, come back next time and join us when we learn some more new and interesting things here at Let's Be Korean. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.